Hi, this is DigitalFemme and welcome to my channel. So in this video, I want to talk about consumers versus creators. And what I mean by that is people who create things online like a podcast or YouTube videos or anything that you can consume visually or audibly. And consumers are those that consume the stuff that creators make. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, if you want to hear more about this, then continue watching. Hi, I'm glad you stayed. Well, if you did stay, that must have been a painful intro for you. And kudos to you for staying and saying, you know what, I'm going to see what this girl has to say about creators versus consumers. Okay, before we start, I need to tell you that, again, it's nearing midnight, and just like yesterday, and I've literally been on 2 screens all day since 8 o'clock in the morning. So you be the judge of how many hours I've been online working. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about content creating. Why? Well, number one, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm a content creator. Now, whether the content is good or not, let's not even discuss that. You need to know that I have about 4 YouTube channels. However, this is the one that I upload a video every day for 1,000 days. Why in the world would I do that? Good you asked. Because I decided to task myself to do the 1,000 day challenge. And that is doing one thing for roughly 1 hour a day for 1,000 days straight. And you got it. I chose to do a video on this channel. So today is my 106th video. Imagine that. 106 videos or 106 days I uploaded a video. And is it a bit too much? Yeah, I think so. And when I mean a bit too much, it's actually really taxing on me. Number one, I don't really have a dedicated theme for my channel. Number two, I pretty much think up of topics on the fly. And number three, I'm really still practicing not putting in filler words and talking off the cuff and trying to sound legible and the teensy bit know what I'm talking about or intelligent. Now, it doesn't do good when I am doing this really late after having worked all day. So you can tell my brain is just fried right now, but I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to roll. So I am a content creator, and if you are watching this, you are either a content creator as well, or you're a consumer. Now, you know what? Strangely enough, there are so many social media platforms, or let's call them community platforms, like TikTok. Snapchat's old already. What's the newest one now? I don't even know. But there's a lot of platforms being created where it's really getting popular for people to just post stuff. And have you ever been to TikTok lately? I mean, some of this stuff is okay. Some of it is really funny, but it's almost like everybody and their grandmother has a TikTok account, just like everybody and their grandmother has a YouTube channel. I'm not so sure about how many grandmothers are on Snapchat, but I know that there are some on Instagram. If you think about it, when will the creators versus consumers start to balance off? Do you know what I'm saying? Are there more creators than there are consumers? Because if that's the truth, then I don't know. The competition for getting attention is going to be pretty high. I honestly don't think so, though. I don't think that there are more content creators than there are consumers. The reason why I say that is, even though there are so many, and I don't even know how many, but there are so many YouTube channels out there, there are still so many YouTube accounts that don't have videos on their channels, and yet they lurk around and they're commenting and subscribing and watching. And not only that, there are people who don't have a YouTube account and they just watch YouTube videos without even commenting. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. the reason why I'm choosing to talk about this is because what happens if, especially now in this day of COVID or this year of COVID, when, I kid you not, probably starting from March till now, there has been a rise in YouTube, in new YouTube channels and TikTok accounts and podcasts. Why? Because people are pretty much bored and they're trying to figure out how they can, number one, entertain themselves, or number two, how they can learn to monetize during a lockdown. Because face it, everybody has been staying home for a certain time period, and either they didn't go to work, or they are on that, or they're under that government thing where they pay you because it's COVID. I forgot what it's called. In Canada, it's called CERB, the Canadian ERB, and I don't know what that is. Actually, I do. I told you, my brain is just fried. So where was I? Oh yeah, a lot of people have surely been trying to figure out how to monetize while staying at home. And good for them, starting a YouTube channel or a TikTok account and trying to make do of their passion. Like there's a lot of TikTok plant accounts right now. And by plant accounts, I mean people who just love plants. I mean, there are people who love plants on Instagram. I mean, that's just the thing. And YouTube. But now they're also moving on to TikTok. Are you a content creator? Do you want to be a content creator? And if you want to be a content creator, are you? And why haven't you started? Because you know what? I know a lot of people, there are people that say, why would I even bother starting a YouTube channel? Like everybody's already monetized that are monetized. If I'm going to start now, like they can't imagine being monetized because there's already people, literally, I've seen it, people making like, is that even true? Like $1 million a month or a year or some ridiculous amount like that or something. Or maybe it's 100,000. I don't know, but it's just a crazy, crazy amount. And when you compare yourself to someone like that in that bracket who has been on YouTube forever and knew that they could get well, actually, I don't even know if YouTube started a monetization program or did they even think of it. Anyway, good for them that they started on YouTube really early in the day and just went with it. I, on the other hand, on this channel, started it in 2008, and I didn't really do anything because I knew that I heard that YouTube was going to monetize, but I was living in Frankfurt, Germany at the time, and that wasn't really my priority. What my priority is to kind of like survive in Frankfurt, Germany, learning the language, or just finding my way. Anyway, I do miss Germany. I really, really do. So that in itself is a video. You know what's happening to me? If you have stayed this long, that means you have watched me for going on to 8 minutes now, and you are witnessing someone who is making the best effort to try to speak legibly and clearly and trying to think like because I am telling you, I could literally feel my brain shutting down. So if you're going to ask why bother do a video, I already told you in the beginning, I'm doing the 1,000 day challenge. And this is my 106th video and I'm not giving up. I am committed to doing this. I'm committed to myself. And all I know is I just have to show up. And by showing up, I just have to get on my iPhone, press record, get the selfie camera on, and away I go. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, creators versus consumers. What do you think about that? Like, I'm thinking the world is becoming more, it's almost like we're becoming too much of each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, for instance, LinkedIn, a couple of days ago, like last week, Thursday, the 24th, September 24th, just launched on mainstream a LinkedIn Stories feature where, there's Facebook Live, there's Instagram Stories, there's TikTok videos and Snapchat videos and all this stuff. Now LinkedIn the platform for professionals and CEOs and people that, want to show off the kind of job they have. Now they have a story. And literally, if you go on LinkedIn, if you are on LinkedIn and you look at LinkedIn stories, it's almost like TikTok. I mean, you have either static images with all these emoticons and stickers on people's professional accounts, or they're just not even in suits or professional clothes. They're like not even business casual, actually. Well, of course, they're not business casual because everybody's pretty much at home. And by everybody, I don't really mean everybody. I just said everybody. So don't, just never mind that. But a lot of people are home doing these LinkedIn stories. And you can tell they're home because they have a background like mine. Well, not like mine. I actually have a really nice background. But they have, like, you can tell they're in their kitchen, they're in their living room, they're in their dining room, hallway, office, whatever. But you know that they're at home. So I don't even know what's going on with this LinkedIn stories. If everybody on LinkedIn, not everybody, there I go, saying the word everybody again. But if more and more people are going to use LinkedIn stories, are they also doing Facebook Live and Instagram stories and Instagram Reels and IGTV and all that stuff? And how many things can we consume? I mean, I follow one person. I mean, I don't follow one person. I follow many people. But for example, there is one person who does FB, Facebook Lives, who now is doing LinkedIn stories, who is on Instagram and does IGTV and Instagram Reels on top of videos. They are also on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure they're on Snapchat, and they're on Twitter, and they just cross share like their Facebook Live with, and they're on YouTube. So that's a lot. And you know what? Good for this person. Their content is actually different. Like on YouTube, they talk about one thing. On LinkedIn, they talk about another. On Instagram, they talk about it. So I don't know this person. This person is like amazing. And you know who this person is? This person's me. No, it isn't. I'm just kidding. So that's really all I want to say. I know I've kind of like been everywhere. And I know when you went onto this video or this channel because you saw the title, creators versus content creators versus consumers of content. See, I'm actually working out the title as I'm talking. But if you went onto this channel because of this title and then you saw my intro, my lame intro, and then you said, oh, okay, I'm going to listen to what she has to say, and you've made it to the 12-minute mark, again, kudos to you. But I'm just really tired. Like, this is the third time I'm saying it, and you know what? I'm just going to end right here. Tomorrow's Tuesday, and I'm not going to promise anything, but I hope I am going to be a lot more cohesive in my thoughts and words. Well, with that said, wherever you are in this world, I hope you have a great day or a great evening. And maybe I was a little funny in this video. I don't know. Maybe I was. And if you did kind of like chuckle or something, then consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, because I always say that one day I will have a video just for you that resonates with you. It's either going to inspire you, motivate you, or give you an aha moment like, oh, aha, I need to have a YouTube channel. You never know. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.